You guys exhausted yet?
Yes.
Just enough? Just enough of a hangover from last night?
All right, let's go. So, what does the originals mean for Klaus?
The originals, what does that mean for Klaus and Caroline? It means Klaus has a lot to do in New Orleans with the baby on the way, and Caroline knows nothing about it. It definitely, the writers, I think, on purpose left it open, ended, Klaus saying, Tyler may be your first love, but I'll be your last. So there is always hope. But I think right now it's a very obvious separation between the characters to both carry out what they need to do for their own lives.
What are your hopes to see for Caroline for next season?
My hopes to see for Caroline for the next season. I'd like to see Caroline single again. I love the idea. I love the relationship between her and Tyler, but they've obviously just been in such separate places. I just think it's important for women to go into their college years single. Maybe that. I just think it'd be. I think that would be fun.
What about this hot new guy that's supposed to be? And we've heard that there might be a hot new guy.
A hot new guy in a CW show? I don't know about that.
No,
that might be revolutionary for the series.
When she goes to right, that Caroline is going to meet a hot new guy at college. So, is there anything about that? You seem pretty coy,
I will give you the exclusive that Caroline does go to college, and there are members of the opposite sex there that could be good looking.
That's very open.
Yes.
Are there any plans for crossover between the Vampire Diaries and the originals right now, back and forth?
There's definitely been hints at it. I mean, I think other series have done that successfully with Grey's Anatomy and Private Practice, so I think there's definitely opportunity for it. I don't think that that's primarily what they're working towards right at this second. I think that my interpretation would be that they want the originals to stand on its own feet, and it's got its own storylines to it that I think are really strong enough to be able to do that. So I think it would be more fun and entertaining to have them intertwined later on. I don't think it's ruled out, but that's not coming necessarily right away.
What's Caroline's reaction to
I honestly, I don't know. We just started back into the series. I would assume, once again, this is just a very early assumption that she will obviously be distraught, and that she will be upset. But I think it's opening up a really interesting world to be able to see into this afterlife, considering that the series has so many people and so many characters that die. So it's opening us up to be able to still have those characters even if they're dead, not just in particular one, but in the spectrum of dead characters.
And Caroline's good friends with Stefan, and Stefan's now Silas, kind of. So what can we expect to see with that?
Right now, so far coming into the season, early on, Caroline is really focused on just going to school, starting her new life with Tyler. Those are her goals. And so, as far as Stefan being Silas, she hasn't seen Stefan in a while. She is still on Stefan's side. She's still a Stelena fan, as the kids are calling it. But I've been asked if I thought that Caroline would pick up on it sooner because she is so close to Stefan, and I don't know. We'll see how her reaction is and how she handles it.
Would you say that Caroline is more comfortable in her vampire skin this season?
I think Caroline is officially settled into who she is as a vampire, as many young women do when they go to college. So yes, I completely agree with that.
All right, guys, last question, sorry.
When did you first become aware that you had fans? When did I become aware that I had fans? When I guess every once in a while I'd get called Caroline, and then I'd gotten a massage once, and then after the massage, I guess the woman didn't realize that I was getting, it was a very awkward moment where I was like, thank you so much, that was great. She was like, oh my god. And we had a very awkward moment where I was in a towel and she wanted to talk about the Vampire Diaries for about 20 minutes. So that was the moment.